Hi guys. Well, as promised, here's the video I'm going to do on this Sencore VA62A. It's basically a video signal generator. You have various frequencies of IF frequencies and trap frequencies, as well as sound, and then you've got standard TV, standard cable TV, and programmable cable TV. You can output audio. You can output various different video patterns. Your multiverse bars as well, and then we have both a frequency here or channel. Shows up here, whether you're on the programmable or the frequencies, it'll give you those, and then if you're on the channels, it'll tell you channel 2, 3, so forth. Over here is a digital meter, which covers several different ranges, including a ringing test for flybacks, 3.58 megahertz drive output, drive signals, and so forth. And then we have various drive signals here, both vertical and horizontal drives, sync signals, audio, video pattern, which we leave on for doing this, and various outputs. The unit came in pretty good shape, and when I got it, the few little blemishes, if you want to call them blemishes, that's on it, is a little spot right here and a little scratch down here. On the knobs themselves, there's some slight damage. Basically, the knob plastic stands proud of the brights, which is these little silver things in the middle. It's what they call knob brights. This one, and this one. These four big ones have got a little bit of that chipped off. No big deal. The brights are solidly on there and everything. The audio control's a little noisy, and the push button's a little noisy, but the more I've used it, the more they're starting to snap out of it. You also have a DC power supply, which works good from 0 to 35 volts, 1 amp max. These work. This is real nice because if you're doing alignment on a TV, generally you have to fool the AGC in thinking everything's okay, so you supply a voltage to it to do that, and like -3, 3.5, 4.5 volts or something, so you can just dial that in and hook it up. Of course, you got the output here, RF output, an IF output. These come with a little thing here. It's a little kind of quick start guide to show you the various different things that the unit can do. See if I can get that in a little better shot. So it's gives you information on the different capabilities and how to hook stuff up and what you're looking for and stuff, and that just slides in and out. It's a little stiff. There's supposed to be a little thing to hang on to here, but it's been broke off. These should normally, when they were bought, they came with several different leads, some with banana jacks, some with RCA jacks, and some with BNC jacks. As usual, anything, a lot of stuff you get off like eBay or something like that, generally don't have any cords or stuff with them. Once in a while you'll run across it. The other thing that didn't come with it, which I have not seen one represented on eBay, is on this side here, there's a little thing right here. It's a little clip. Well, that's for a cover. This is supposed to have a cover on it to cover up this when you're not in use. I imagine most shops that bought these, the cover got took off, and when the thing was set on the bench or up on the shelf where it's going to be used, and they took the cover off and it got set somewhere. You know, so when the things were sold, no one ever thought to grab the cover. Condition is in pretty decent shape. A few little blemishes in the sides. Now on the back is where normally your power cord comes out, and this is how they show in the manual to close the back up once the cord's out. This is a pretty tight pinch, but it doesn't seem to be actually harming the cord. I think it's a design error. These doors fit pretty tight. Seems to, anyway. Once you open it up, and I'm going to see if I can get you in there where I can show you a little bit more. Kind of tilt her here just a little bit. But in here there's 3 fuses and 3 spare fuses. One's for the ringing tester. It's a 1/6 amp, I believe. And another 1 amp fuse for the DC power supply, slow blow. And then a 1 amp fuse for the main power unit. And they're right here. You got an accessories jack, hooks here. And then this is input here for external modulation, video modulation, negative sync, up to from 0 to 4.5 megahertz, and composite video. It can be plugged right into this jack. So if you was wanting to use some of the IF, like the IF frequency or something, and you needed to modulate that, this is where you hook it onto, is back here for an external modulation to that, for that frequency. And then of course this closes. This is also where all the other leads would be. Well, naturally you can imagine that would be stored. Once a shop bought one of these, they'd take all those out and they'd be hung up someplace, probably near it, but be hung up someplace, because they wouldn't want to. They probably set this thing on a shelf or something. They wouldn't be wanting to pull it out and to pull out one test lead or another all the time. So they are quite, I suppose, about 30 pounds, 35 pounds for one of these units. So anyway, it works, and it works good. We're going to turn it on here. And show you. And let's see, I'll probably back out a little bit here and rotate you. Now, this is a little 13-inch or 14-inch TV I've had for quite a long time. We originally bought it many years ago to put in the bedroom when we had cable. But it got used a little bit. Since then it's been moved a few times. The color's a little bit off on it now, but otherwise it works. The tone is coming from the unit. Right now I got it on the color bars. You can flip to the dots, and actually if this thing will do it and focus, we zoom in a little bit here, and if it may have a hard time trying to focus on this. Maybe if I go a little bit to the side here. You see them spread out here a little bit. That's because the TV needs the convergence adjusted on it, and that's what this dot pattern's for. So they should be as kind of closed in as the center ones here, which is showing a little signs. It's probably zoomed in. It just doesn't want to focus too well. We got the crosshatch, and I'll turn that volume down. A regular cross, dot pattern, and then you got your color bars, your chroma sweep bars, the multi-burst bars in there, your staircase, and then of course last is external modulation that you would modulate the unit with. So, and it seems to be alright on all the channels that I've tested it on, so it's working pretty good. So the other thing we're going to do here is kind of show you some of the signals and that this thing gives out on the scope. I get it hooked up. And let's see here. And we get adjusted here a little bit. Huh. Interesting. Well, we seem to be not putting out a signal. My scope's not picking up. I don't know if my probe is acting up. Oh, duh. No wonder I'm not. Nice to hook on the right one. That would make it a lot better. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can dial this in. And adjustment for okay. And adjust this down. Alright. Always works better if you hook onto the right cable. So let's see if I can lift you up a little bit here. Anyway, right now I'm on the programmable. We'll try to zoom in on that. That's a little ways away. Okay, it seems to be focusing. And we can punch in anything between 35 and 50. Let's try 45, and it switches as soon as you get it punched in. Now here's the 4575 frequency, and the trap at 3975, trap at 41.25 megahertz, trap at 47.25 megahertz, and then the 4.5 megahertz FM. So, and then if we flip over here, I don't know if I'll pick it up or not. Probably not very good. But that's the frequencies there, the channels. So in any case, she is working pretty good. All the patterns work on it. Again, there's a little bit of crustiness, a little dirt that's getting out of it with some of the controls, mostly the audio, and the push buttons are a little bit touchy, but they're getting better as I use them. So, but the rest of them, these down through here seem to be okay. Just mainly this switch and the buttons are just a little bit touchy. But like I said, as more I use it and everything, the more it's snapping out of it. So I want to thank you for your previous comments. I'm running this now on 720, and we're going to see how that works out. It actually uploaded a little faster than I thought it would. I figured on the last video at the 1080 or 1040 would have been a lot. Would have took me a lot longer. As it was only about 3.5 hours upload, so which wasn't too bad. But we'll see. We'll try 720 and see how that does. And otherwise, again, thanks for your comments. If you like the video and everything, just give it a big thumbs up. And if you like my videos, I kind of cover various different things that deals with vintage gear, tube stuff and stuff. And if you like those kind of videos and everything, then if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and that way you'll know when my new videos are coming out. So again, thanks for watching and your comments and stuff, and thanks to my new subscribers. I got a few new ones. And on the next video, we'll be looking at that Zenith TV. I kind of already got a little bit started on it, and so I'll show you where I'm at, and we'll continue. There'll be a few videos on it in a series. It's kind of a hard to work on the bench when it's all together. It's pretty large. So in any case, we'll see you on the next video, and thanks for watching.